Hello. Okay, so I'm just going to be totally honest with you. I am feeling very chaotic today. Really chaotic. So, if you're catching the replay, say hi. Just jump on. Don't be scared. And if you're catching me live, well, hello there. I am feeling so chaotic because I am 48 hours from moving. And because I'm 48 hours from moving, I have so much to do. I have some videos to do before I move because I have deadlines on it, which is always fun. And then on top of that, I have to pack. I don't know if you've ever done it where you're just feeling like you're packing all the time. Well, that's me right now. I just feel like I'm doing nothing but packing and cleaning because, chaos. Who we all need a little bit more of the chaos, right? Anyone else feeling me? So I figured while the kids are willing to be calm and quiet and listen, I'll go live, update you guys, and do my makeup because, girl needs to do it. And I have decided, absolutely, and if you've been following along at all, I've been sharing about this, that I am really digging back in to my makeup business and going live on my makeup and things like that because I love this industry and I love this business. And this is just, it's something I find fun, interesting, and it takes me to my happy place. So I just wanted to come here and share. And I'm realizing now that I keep saying this, I say this like every other week that I need to go get my eyebrows done. I just, I may just do it myself, but I'm literally coming up with every reason why I can't. Right now, it's the whole, well, I'm moving and I'm packing and I'm changing things and I'm going to different places. So that is what's happening there. But beyond that, some of the things that are going on, and I just kind of want to share because I've had a lot of questions about the whole, the moving thing. So I figured I'd just like share what I'm doing and things like that. So first and foremost, even though I'm moving on Wednesday, this place doesn't end until the weekend. And the new place starts on Wednesday. And I like to do that where I cross over and have both places for a couple of days because it allows me that chance to make sure everything's exactly how I want to leave it. It allows me the chance to make sure I didn't forget anything. And it also gives me a little leeway in case things aren't set up. I've had it before where I've moved and things like the gas wasn't set up because, you know, even though put in for it on time and did all that, it didn't go. Now it's a little different because I'm not renting a place. I'm using vacation rentals long term. And the reason I'm doing that is it gives me a lot of flexibility to look at locations to see if I actually like the location for one. Do I like where we're at? Do I like the locations that are being offered? Do I feel like this would be a good place to settle down with the kids without being stuck in rentals and all this other stuff? Plus, can I be really, I don't want to buy furniture. Not until I found where I want to have my forever home with the kids, because then I will get the furniture that fits their rooms and do the things that works for them. So right now I'm still testing out this Restream service because, I don't want to. I used to do it where I had like 6 phones at once. Hello, hello, hello. And with those 6 phones at once, it was really chaotic because I was like, oh, which one do I look at? Which one? This one gives me all the comments right here. So say hi if you jump on. That way I know the comments are there and I can keep testing this. So yeah. So we're in the middle of a move. I'm in the middle of my treatments. Just a few close people know all the details of what's going on with me there. Because I don't want your sympathy. I don't want your pity. I don't want you to be, oh my God. So, I'm not going into full details until I have full details that have to be released. Until then, I'm fighting it and I'm fighting it myself and I'm doing what I need to do to make sure everything's good. That is all you need to know. Okay. And I'm still building my business. I'm still building everything up. And the really cool thing is, and I'm going to share this later today, the nonprofit I'm with, They just launched their new logo, which I absolutely adore. And I just dropped a brush. And the worst thing I'm thinking about packing up is my makeup right now. Honestly, my makeup is the thing that scares me the most. I've packed up a lot of it, so I'm limited on some of my makeup choices right now. But for a girly who's makeup obsessed, you know, it's hard. It is hard to choose what to put away and what to keep out. It really is. It's like, how do I limit it just to a couple of things? And I probably have not limited it to enough things. And I probably have way too many things still in play. But that's kind of what I do. I kept this palette out because I wanted to play with this one today. And so I'm going to pick a brush and let's start playing. And I'm going to show you, this is a loved palette. This is a well-loved palette. I think I need to order a new one soon because like this base color is getting to be pretty pan-like. And I don't normally hit the pan on colors, and I'm hitting the pan. I'm hitting the pan, which is, I'm actually hitting the pan on two colors, if you can see, which is a testament to this palette. It just is. So on my list today, just so you know, finish packing, finish cleaning, and the reason I'm doing makeup is I have several videos to make for clients that, or rather for myself and for collabs that are needed. And I have a awesome coaching meeting and another meeting and a team meeting, all for which I want to look pretty. I just want to look pretty. And that is all on that. I'm in the mode where I want to feel pretty. I'm already exhausted mentally and physically because of, well, I have a lot on my plate right now, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm allowed to have a lot on my plate. I am attacking my health in a whole new way. And by attacking, I mean I am attacking my health. It is insane the stuff I'm going through. Absolutely freaking insane. You can see why I love this palette. It's like perfect neutrals, absolutely perfect colors. And I'm just kind of like doing a really basic look. Because I just want to feel put together. Absolutely. So tell me, how is your day going? What is going on for you? What is on in your world? What is happening for you? Where is things going? Tell me this. Tell me the details. I want to hear about you. I want to hear what's impacting you. I want to hear the things that are going on in your life and how you're dealing with them. Because, it's not just about me. It's about you guys too. And I'll tell you the other thing I did, and I was like, oh my gosh, should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to. I love this color. Look at this. Isn't it pretty? I joined an accountability group for March. So I'm really looking forward to that. And it's specifically for people with ADHD. So I have high hopes for the ADHD accountability group. I just do. And then, so I'm doing that. I'm obviously keeping working with my business. I am working on creating a course for you guys because I know a lot of people that tell me, oh, I wish I could, I wish I could pay for someone to teach me how to do social media. I'm kind of trying to wing it. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. I don't know what I do. And everyone tells me that they feel lost. It's a world where there's a lot of options and a lot of people are just giving lots of contradicting advice. So they're like, we need to talk to someone who knows what they're talking about. But we're small businesses, we're entrepreneurs, we're single person organizations, and we can't afford what it would cost to have someone like me on staff. Yes, I am that certified. So I've come up with a plan to do something that is price relevant to everyone to give you that head up because I want to see you win. I just do. I want to see you win. That's so important to me. And so the cost of my course is going to be really inexpensive. And then my team, I have a team because I do network marketing as well. They're going to get it for free. They're going to get access for free. All active members of my team are going to get access for free because, I want to see them succeed. But the same price is going to be so price effective that everyone feels like they can afford it. They don't feel like they're spending so much money for information, and they're getting good, credible information, including hot seat coaching. So I'm going to be doing this. This course is going to have a couple of Zoom calls a week. Oh my gosh. Okay. Check it out. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm like, I'm having issues. I am literally painting my eyelid instead of my eyeline. This is just how chaotic I feel right now. Oh my gosh. Have you ever felt that way? Please tell me I am not alone. Just tell me I'm not alone with this chaos feeling. So I'm doing that. I have a book that is in the editorial phase. Like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I can't believe it. I wrote a book and it's with an editor now. I cannot wait to launch it. And I'm working with a networking group that are helping businesses meet other business owners and collaborate. So it's like, how much do I want to put on my plate? How much? And every time I look at it, I go, oh, just a little bit more. And then this health thing came across and it was like, maybe I need to slow down a little bit. And I was like, no, I need to get more aware. I need to look at what I'm doing more. I need to figure out, how am I spending my time? Because it's like, what can I say no to? What is there in my life? And this is a good question. If you're in business, I want you to ask yourself this question. What can you say no to? What is something that you can say no to today? And I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm not saying this to be judgmental. I'm not saying this to be anything. I'm just saying, what can you say no to? All right. And then I don't use a lighter concealer. I actually color correct rather than highlight because I don't want cakey looking makeup. So I'm just color correcting. So I'm not using like a bright color like a lot of people would use. I'm using something that's much lighter and much more, sorry, not much lighter, closer to my foundation color rather than light. And I'm using a brush to blend it in just to get a little bit more coverage, and then I'll go in with my foundation. So what could you say no to? If I turn around to you today and said, okay, child, okay, darling, okay, sweetie, okay, love, you can be very successful. You can be extremely successful. I can give you so much success, you won't know what to do with it. But in order to do that, you have to be able to say no to something for 90 days. What are you going to say no to? Okay. And most of you will tell me how difficult that decision is, how it is something that, oh my gosh, where do I say no? How do I say no? What do I do to say no? This is not going to work for me. This is not something I can do. I can't say no. I'm here to tell you, you can say no. You just have to decide what you want to say no to. Okay. What do you want to say? Hey, gorgeous. Oh my God. No, 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 no. You're at urgent care. You're not allowed to be at urgent care. Oh my goodness. Friend of mine, she popped. I was on the wrong tab on Restream. I told you, I'm learning this. And what are you going to say no to? And everyone's like, oh my gosh, I can't say no. And then you come up with the most random stuff to say no to. You come up with the worst stuff to say no to. There's a reason I like to do it on my hand, because it warms it up a little bit and helps it easier to go on. So it's not as strong. But I'm going to give you a list. What I want you to do is this week, I want you to spend just a few minutes throughout the day. And when you're doing something, just tag what you're doing. Just like make a mental note of what you did. And I'm going to tell you, there is a lot of time in your day. There is a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of flexibility in your day where you don't realize that you did have that time. Okay? And I'm telling you this because I used to be one of those. I have 5 kids. I homeschool all 5 kids. They're being really quiet and good right now, and I'm not going to jinx it. I have my social media business. I have my networking business. I do public speaking. I am very involved in a nonprofit. I give back to the Arizona Commerce Authority. I'm now in a networking group for business that I give to and volunteer with. I'm pursuing my own education as well. because, I can. Okay. So if you were to ask me this like several months back, well, what are you going to give up? What can you say no to? I would have literally told you I have nothing in my life that I can say no to. I need to create more time. I need to invent less sleep. I need to create a double of me, like to make more of me, like have more people do what I do. Okay. And what I've learned is it's not that I needed to create more time or more people to do my work. I needed to be more diligent on it. And this has allowed me, and this is where you're going to see I think I'm crazy. This is where you're going to think I'm nuts, okay? Is it has allowed me to take some time off over the last few days, okay? It's allowed me to rest. It's allowed me to pack because I'm choosing to be more diligent with how I spend my time. Like this, like choosing to invest in a Restream service, which I'm still learning. I'm still learning this system. I'm still learning this program. So that way I don't feel like I have to create content on 6 channels. I can do it all at once. And yes, I'm getting better in my lives. I'm so out of practice. I'm out of practice, okay? Let's be honest. This is not a skill. We don't wake up in the morning and go, oh, I can make a perfect life and I'm so fantastic. And you're not going to wake up in the morning and be like the most amazing person on social media in the world. You're not. You're just not. You're going to practice and you're going to learn and you're going to grow. Okay? You're going to build up these skills and you're going to suck. We're going to suck. I'm going to suck. And we're going to do terrible things. And we're going to look back at our life and go, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. That is like so horrible. Like, oh, how did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Yeah, I do that. I look at my lives and sometimes I'm like, I want to delete that because it looks like crap. What did I do? We're going to do this. We're going to suck. But we're going to be intentional about our business. We're going to be intentional about our lives. We're going to be intentional about our gratitude. We're going to be intentional about what we stand up for doing. Okay? So are you going to be intentional today or are you going to sit there and say, I can't do this? And that's kind of what I realized I was doing. I was relying heavily on things that I have done in the past. And I wasn't moving forward. And I was stuck in a place. I was stuck in a place that honestly, it was an old place. I was stuck in such an old place that I was no longer actually growing. I was like reliant on things. And I always thought this happened to people who like peaked in high school. Okay, you know who I'm talking about. The people who did everything in high school and that's where their best was at. And they're like, oh my gosh, but my high school life was so amazingly perfect. Oh, sweetheart, I know, but you can't go back there because, that doesn't exist anymore. And I had peaked. And I was relying on the things that I had done before instead of going, okay, what can I do now? How can I grow forward? And how can I do it with intention? And the first thing I had to do was take a good look at how much am I actually doing in my day. How much am I doing in my day? How much am I adding to myself? How much am I giving to myself, for life? And I realized I'm not actually doing what I said I would. I'm not actually growing in the way I wanted to because I'm holding myself back. And I'm no longer afraid. And I am no longer going to play small because you know what? I don't believe in playing small anymore. And I don't want you to play small either. I want you to grow. I want you to expand. And I want you to do these amazing things that you're capable of. I'm going to try this. It's called Baby Doll. It's very pink. It's very me. And I'm not going to be small anymore. Okay, yeah. The thing I love about these matte lipsticks is they are buildable. See, that is pretty. That is really pretty. I like that. I like that one. Yeah, I always suck my thumb after lipstick. It stops it getting on your teeth. So I'm moving into a house that has an office area for me. I'm excited to have an office. I have more treatments coming up. I am growing and I am learning as a human. And I want you to grow and learn as a human. And I want you to be bigger and better than you were before, because you know what? You deserve it. You're amazing. Yes, I have chaos behind me. Yes, my back screen's down because I'm moving. But you know what? I'm just really looking forward to how we can all grow together, because this is going to be a good thing. I'm ready to grow. You ready to grow? I will talk to you a little bit later, and hopefully very soon I get to the point where I don't feel so chaotic because my life is a little bit more in order, and I'll share all that with you. But I love you guys.